Hi everyone, this is Lourdes Galang and welcome back to our training for Network Marketing for Filipinos, how to network the right way. So now we're moving on to the sixth, step on our system, which is leadership. So you have to train yourself and personally develop yourself so that you could also train and lead others in your team. Okay, now the first thing, that we have to teach ourselves and so that we could also teach our downlines is to have time management. So they need to learn how to manage their time. And when we say time management in network marketing business, it's doing activities that is income producing or revenue generating. So I've listed down examples of non-revenue generating activities, that should, take 10 to 20% of your time, and revenue generating activities that should take 80 to 90% of your time when you are building your network. Okay, so examples of non-revenue generating are, doing emails, doing web design. Kung plano mo na mag-set up ng website, then, you could allot 10% or 20% of your time, but not all of your time or 80% of your time in doing your website. And then, e-apprentice, which means every time someone joins your company is you're going to be spending your whole time training them. The reason I have made or I have put up this training so that every time someone joins my team, they're going to be able to watch the videos and just plug in themselves and start doing activities that will generate revenues for them. And then making flyers, cleaning your office, planning conference calls, listening to educational CDs, attending live events, doing Facebook, Google, Twitter. So these are activities that you, should be spending just 10 to 20% of your time. So remember, if you have 100% time or if you're doing this full time, you have to make sure that if you're going to put up your schedule, you will only be allotting 10 to 20% of your time into doing this non-revenue generating activities. Now, with the revenue generating activities, this should comprise 80 to 90% of your time, which is meeting and forming new connections. So you can do that by, making phone calls to set up presentation, or doing follow-up calls, initial invite calls, getting referrals from your family and friends or from the people that you know, bringing guests to office for presentation, and presenting your business opportunity. So these are the activities that generates income kasi the more that you present to people or the more that you invite other people to look at your business opportunity, mas dadami yung chances mo that you'll be able to close and make someone sign up as a distributor or join your team. Now, the difference of being busy and being productive, so pwede naman na yung paggawa ng email, paggawa ng website, paggawa ng mga flyers would make you busy, but it doesn't really mean that you are being productive. When you say you're productive, you are, when you say you're productive in this network marketing business, you are producing income. Okay, nagpo-produce ng results. So the revenue generating activity actually makes us face rejection. A lot of people, actually avoid this revenue generating activities because this is where they actually face rejection, or this is where they get rejections. If they make a follow-up call, if they invite people to look at their business opportunity, that's when they actually get any rejections or objections from their prospects. So it's very important that you realize, that when you're putting up your schedule on when you're planning your schedule, you should bear this in mind. So it's like a guideline for you guys on how you're going to plan your schedule in doing your network marketing business. Now, you have to remember to build 4 beliefs, in our industry, the network marketing industry. You have to be sincerely enthusiastic and knowledgeable about the network marketing industry. Now, aside from the basics of network marketing that we have discussed, there are so many resources, available resources and information over the internet that you could research about but it's very important, that the basics of network marketing that I have discussed is that you're able to that you were able to digest it and naiintindihan nyo kung ano yung diniscuss natin doon, so that when you lead other people in your group, when you start training them, you'll be able to impart it to them as well. And leverage, okay, so you should know how to leverage yourself, okay, in this industry. And you should know how to explain about the residual income. Now, the best, people where you can learn from when it comes to residual income, kasi minsan mahirap explain sa ibang tao what residual income is, 'di ba? And they have doubts if it really works, or if there is really such a thing as residual income. So the key experts that you can learn from is from Jim Rohn, Team Sales. You could visit his site. You're gonna learn a lot from his videos about what residual income is, and also from Robert Kiyosaki. I mean, it's very famous for a lot of network marketers because they're using Robert Kiyosaki to explain the cash flow quadrant. And Paul Zane Pilzer. Now, with the products, okay, you have to use your products daily. You have to make sure that you are using your product, so you know that it's effective, and you have your own testimony of how the products is helping you out. And then collect stories of testimonials from product users. So I'm sure from your network marketing company, there'll be a lot of product testimonials from those who have used the product. And what you can do is you can collect those stories so that you can share it when you are presenting your business opportunity and your product to your prospects. Now, you have to learn the basics of the product lines. I'm not gonna advise you to memorize the ingredients, how it is made, or the scientific formula and how it came about, but you have to learn, the basics of your product line. If you have 2 to 3 or 4 product lines, that is the main focus of your company when it comes to signing up a distributor, or it's the best product in line, then you have to focus on that and learn the basic about it. But you also have to learn about the other products that you have in your company in case someone asks for it, so at least you know how to answer and you know what to answer. And then do your research, okay? Do every time that you present, or every time someone raises a question, aside from asking your upline about it, or aside from asking your company about it, you can also do your research so that you can formulate your own presentation of what you have researched, of what you have found out about your product. Your company, okay, you need to attend a complete training given by your upline or company training. So such as this, if your upline has provided you a training materials, then go ahead and use it, because it will help you to do your network marketing business easier. And if there are company trainings, you can go attend it. But if you don't have the time, like I said, if you're doing part-time, then you can do your research as well online, because there's a lot of videos that will train you on how to do network marketing. Just be sure that the people that you're listening to will really help you in training you on how to become a professional network marketer. Now you can attend sizzle events or convention that your company has, because it boosts your motivation, and it inspires you to really get to the success that you want to have in your network marketing business. Now, to personally develop yourself, you have to be patient. I mean, you cannot you cannot perfect everything fast paced. So you have to be patient in everything that you do, and while you're learning, okay, the best thing to do is to savor every experiences, and make sure and make see to it that in every experiences that you are dealing with in doing this business, you're able to learn something from it, and that you see whatever opportunity that gives you. And then you have to stay committed to the process. So in doing this business, and as you're developing yourself personally, you have to stay committed on the journey, okay? And then continue to develop yourself. If you even if you're already a top earner, or even if you have reached your goals, developing yourself should not stop there. You should continue reading books, because in that way you'd be able to impart or share more information, more knowledge, and more things that will help other people to get successful in this kind of business as well. And then keep on reading books and listening to CDs. I have a list of suggestions of books that you can read that will help you in doing this business, as well as developing yourself personally. So one book that I would recommend is 4-Year Career Plan by Richard Brooke, Your First Year Network Marketing by Mark Yarnell, and Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn, as well as Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. So these are the books that I have read. The Success Principles is, I mean, it's very well known for people who have been, who have really been into the process of developing themselves. So this will help you a lot when in terms of trying to develop yourself, because there are principles in this book that you could follow, and there's a step-by-step process that you can also put into action. And it basically helps you to get where you are from where you want to be. And the magic of thinking big. So if you have a lot of doubts in yourself, and if you really think so small of your dreams or of your futures and of yourself, I'd recommend you to read this book, because it will open your eyes to start thinking not only big about yourself, but you have to you'll be able to open your eyes that there is something bigger, than you and what you think of yourself. And in this kind of business, you really have to have this kind of thinking, because if you have a lot of self doubts and you think too small of yourself, I highly doubt it if you can be as successful as you want to be. And Think and Grow Rich. Okay, a lot of people who have become successful has used this book to help them to get to be able to reach the success that they were able to get. Now, if you can get a hold and copy of these books, it would really be a helpful tool for you to be more successful in doing this business. Okay, the books that I will be recommend are particularly about network marketing. So as I've mentioned, the 4-Year Career Plan, it's a good start for you to for you to understand what network marketing really is and what it can do for you when it comes to your career. Now you have to start thinking that this business is also a career. It's not just a hobby, or it's not just a sideline or a part-time or a pastime. You can build a career that you'd only have to work for 4 years, but you can get to earn what 40 years of hard work can give you. Okay, and the next one is your first year in network marketing, which will explain to if you're a newbie to network marketing, if this is your first time that you're going to be doing this kind of business, I suggest for you to read this book, because it will help you understand what goes into network marketing during your first year. And it will help you realize, okay, that network marketing is a survival game, and it's a game of the fittest. So it will be helpful to open your eyes that network marketing is not a get rich quick scheme kind of business that you could do. And then I'd suggest also that if you're able to get a copy of Eric Worre's GoPro, it basically teaches you on how to be a professional network marketer. It's not just being a network marketer, but becoming a professional network marketer. And when you say a professional network marketer, it will distinguish you on how other network marketers do the network marketing business is in an unprofessional way, which is not helping our network marketing industry at all, because it creates negativity, and whatever they're doing that is unprofessional makes people think that the network marketing industry is a scam, or it's a pyramid scheme, and it's illegal. other books that you can read as well to expand, your knowledge about when it comes to investments and when it comes to business, then you can reach that or pour that, or you might have read that already, that you know go ahead and read it back again so that you remember the points that Robert Kiyosaki has discussed in that book. Endless referrals. I mean, if you're having a hard time to build that, big contact list that you have so that you'll have more prospects, then you can read this book because it will help you on how, to build an endless referrals of prospects that you can invite to look at your business opportunity or even to your product. And I'd recommend reading John Maxwell Failing Forward. I've read the book and it has a lot of good points, because in this kind of business, there's going to be a lot of rejections, a lot of trials, a lot of failures, to be honest with you. And if you know how to fail forward, you'll learn how to move on, and you learn how to take failures in a positive way. Because if you don't know how to take failures in a positive way, then it might be one of the reasons why you'll quit this business. So I'd recommend you to start reading these books. And if there are a lot of books that will really help you to succeed in this business, and it's your responsibility to equip yourself. I can only do as much to give you the trainings that you need and provide you support into learning on how to do this business right. But it will, you also have to take yourself accountable for developing yourself personally and committing yourself into reading books like this. So, the last thing that I would say to you is that people don't fail at network marketing, they quit, okay? Now, you can only call it a failure if you actually decided to quit. I mean, I myself have had a lot of mistakes. I've had a lot of rejections. I've had a lot of, pains, and that I had to go through in building up this network marketing business of ours. But I'm still here, and I wouldn't consider myself really as a failure with my network marketing business. Maybe I could think that the mistakes that I have done was a failure on my part for not researching or for not knowing on how to network or on how to do the network marketing business the right way or the professional way. So I would advise you that as long as you don't quit in this business, then you're not a failure at network marketing. So just keep on doing what we have discussed, and keep on training yourself and keep on learning. And remember, okay, don't quit.